flesh and blood doesn't make you related. She used to tell me a story about the amazing Glaze. Him and your pops was like brothers, but that nigga was crazy.
Hey, good day, y'all. Thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I am the Real Brian Glaze Gibbs. Hey, smash the like button, subscribe, share, support. Hey, right now I'm getting back up there. I'm taking my time rebuilding the Real Brian Glaze Gibbs YouTube channel. So thank you for all the support. Hey, if there's any topic that anybody want me to talk about, you know what? And it's great content, email me, Brian, BRIAN, GIBBS 1201 at yahoo.com. You know what? Let's get straight to it. The Fat Joe. Fat Joe is known for being a fantastic storyteller. And a lot of times people say, oh, he's Cap. So they call him Joey Crack. Some people call him Joey Cap. So once again, he's the center of attention. And right now is a story about him robbing 70 people. I want y'all to listen to Joey Crack, Fat Joe in his own word. Then I want you to listen to Vlad and Wack. And like you said right now, look what Wack say about Fat Joe. And it kind of makes sense. Like he say, he's not lying. He's not lying as according to, you know what I'm saying, Wack. He just overly exaggerating. I'll be back.
I once robbed my whole gym. The whole gym. Like 70 kids without a gun. Like, yo, everybody give me your coats, give me your Walkmans, give me your this. Some of the kids I was actually cool with. And I was like, yo, run it. Everybody, run it. I couldn't even carry it. Some of the guys I robbed had to help me carry the stuff with them. Terrible. You know, and then they threw me out of that school, Morris High School, and
was your whole life. Have you ever robbed anybody?
No.
No? Have you had friends that rob people?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Have any of your friends robbed 70 people by themselves with no gun?
No, I mean, not that I know of.
Fat Joe apparently did.
Yo, y'all keep confusing Fat Joe's character with what he's saying to be real. Now, Fat Joe's a Bronx dude. So if Fat Joe tell me, yo, Wack, I'm telling you, the pool party was crazy. It was 500 naked chicks. Okay, I know it's probably 50.
Okay.
Right? I mean, like, y'all take what Fat Joe says literally. He's not a liar. This is just the way he expresses himself, the way he talks. You get everything, Joe. You know what I'm saying?
He robbed 70 people by himself, and he had so much stuff that some of the people he robbed helped him carry some of the stolen goods.
So that tells me Fat Joe robbed about 7 dudes.
Okay.
That's a lot of stuff. Now, did Fat Joe not rob somebody? I believe if Fat Joe said he robbed somebody.
Yes, I think he robbed a few people. Yes.
Did he probably do 70? No.
70?
I know Fat Joe. I know his character, his personality. I love to hear him talk. I love to hear bro tell his stories. And when he's telling his stories, I'm not thinking he's lying. I'm thinking Fat Joe is being Fat Joe. He's an entertainer.
So as y'all can see, like he said right now, he's not lying, he's an entertainer. So entertainer have the ability or have the green light to exaggerate the story, to inject that story with multiple shots of steroids. I'm just saying. Basically what he's saying, like he believed Fat Joe robbed 7 people, but not 70 people. So once again, he multiplied that. Well, I robbed 70 opposed to 7 people. I don't know, man. I don't get it. The truth is the truth. And a lot of times right now, where it's like when you trying to, you know, like entertain. And you know what? If you sit back and you think about that movie years ago, what was that movie called? Gladiator. You know what I'm saying? With Russell Crowe. And how back in the Roman days, how they used to put people out to fight against, like, you know, their army, the Roman army, the most powerful army on the universe at the time. And how these guys go out there and they get these folks that's malnutrition, that's slave, that's in captivity. And right now is they take the army and put them in an arena and they let the army destroy these guys, killing them. Or they feed them and let the lion attack them. So once again, you see Gladiator, my man was a warrior. And basically he used to run as far as the Roman army. So once again, like you say, that's entertainment. So people feel these days in time that you have to stretch the truth. You have to over-exaggerate. You have to take your story and inflate it with multiple shots of steroids. Ah, man. But you know another story I like about Joe? When Joe made mention of Suge Knight. How the first time he met Suge and how Russell Simmons ran and how Lisa Keys ran and how right now with everybody, all these cats that's supposed to be killers, you know what, in New York, they were scared to death. And the only thing Suge Knight, Big Cat, had a cigar. You know, he didn't have nobody else with him. And he said right now, everybody's scared to death. And then he said all of a sudden, Suge come to him and like, hey, Joey, Fat Joe, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Give him a big hug. I've been waiting all my life to meet you. Hey, he the only one that's scared. So like I said, it's a hell of a story. And like, you know, right now, guess what? Who am I? I wasn't there. So I don't know whether he's capping or whether he's not capping. But I just know goddamn well, if I went through school with Joey Crack and he trying to rob me and there's 70 of us, guess what would have happened? We would have jumped, you know what I'm saying, you know, Fat Joe and beat the living daylight out of him. So we wouldn't be, oh, yo, here, you robbing us with no gun and we helping you carry your stuff. Nah, not on my watch, that wouldn't happen, man. But guess what? Entertainment is entertainment. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, support. I am the Real Brian Glaze Gibbs. One love.
No matter what color you are, no matter what religion you are, no matter what you are, you know, we're New Yorkers.
Well, he was a drug kingpin himself. He was a drug lord himself back in those days, and he operated out of Brooklyn and East New York, and you know, he committed a lot of violent acts himself. So, if anybody knows the streets, I mean, he knows the streets.
Tottenham. Yeah, you gotta worry about them guys. But we only have to worry about those guys in Vanderveer and stuff. You know, we all knew Glaze and Tutton, all those guys.
Yeah.
I know Glaze, Supreme Team. What up, Glaze? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, inside the mind of the killer, the Brian.